Hello students, how are you? Okay, let's start the chapter System of Particles and Rotational Motion. First of all, you should know what is particle. A particle is an object whose mass is finite but whose size and internal structure can be neglected. System. A system is a collection of a very large number of particles which mutually interact with one another. Center of mass. It is the point at which the entire mass of a system may be supposed to be concentrated. The nature of the motion of the system remains unaffected when all the forces acting on the system are applied directly on the center of mass of the system. If vector r1 and vector r2 are the position vectors of two particles of masses m1 and m2, then the position vector of their center of mass is given by rcm equal to m1 vector r1 plus m2 vector r2 upon m1 plus m2. For a system of n particles, the center of mass is given by RCM equal to m1 vector r1 plus m2 vector r2 plus dash 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 mn vector rn upon m1 plus m2 plus dash 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 mn. For a continuous mass of distribution, the center of mass is given by RCM equal to 1 upon m integral vector r dm, where dm is the mass of a small element located at the point r. The velocity of the center of mass of two particle system is given by Vcm equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2 upon m1 plus m2. Now the properties of center of mass. What are the properties of center of mass? First property is the location of the center of mass is weighted average of the locations of the particles of the system. Number 2, center of mass moves as if the external force acts on the entire mass concentrated at the point. Number 3, if the Number 3, in the absence of any external force, the center of mass moves with a constant velocity. Number 4, for bodies of normal dimensions, center of mass and center of gravity coincide. Rigid body. What is the rigid body? A rigid body is one whose constituent particles retain their relative position even when they move under the action of an external forces. Now, the rotational motion of a rigid body. A body is said to possess rotational motion if all its particles move along the circles in parallel lines. The centers of these circles lie on a fixed line perpendicular to the parallel line and is called the axis of rotation. Equations of rotational motion. For a body moving in a circle, let omega 0 be the initial angular velocity. Omega is the final angular velocity. Alpha is the angular acceleration and theta be the angular displacement after time t. Then the equations of rotational motion can be written as omega equal to omega 0 plus alpha t. Theta equal to omega 0 t plus half alpha t square. Omega square minus omega 0 square equal to 2 alpha theta. Now the torque. The turning effect of a force about the axis of rotation is called the moment of a force or torque due to the force. The turning effect of a force about the axis of rotation is called the moment or the torque due to the force. Torque equal to force into its perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation, or it can be written as tau equal to force into moment arm, and that will be equal to F into D. If a force F acts at a point whose position vector is r with respect to the axis of rotation, then torque equal to vector r cross vector F. In Cartesian coordinates, Tz equal to x fy minus y fx. In polar coordinate, tau equal to r f sin theta, where theta is the angle between the force F and the position vector r. SI unit of torque is Newton meter. Principle of moments of rotational equilibrium. Principle of moments of rotational equilibrium. When a body is in rotational equilibrium, the sum of the clockwise moments about any point is equal to the sum of the anti-clockwise moments about that point, or the algebraic sum of the moments about any point is zero. In rotational equilibrium, clockwise moment equal to anti-clockwise moment F cross D. F1 cross D1 equal to F2 cross D2. Load into load arm equal to E volt into E volt arm. This is sometimes called the lever principle. Now the couple. What is couple? A pair of equal and opposite forces acting on a body along two different lines of an action constitute a couple. In a couple, total external force is zero, but torque is not zero. So a couple has a turning effect but cannot produce the translational motion. So a couple has a turning effect but cannot produce translational motion. Moment of a couple. The moment of a couple is equal to the product of either of the forces and the perpendicular distance, called the arm of the couple, between their lines of action. It is independent of the choice of the fulcrum or the point of rotation. Moment of a couple equal to force into arm of the couple, tau equal to F into D. A couple can only be balanced by an equal and opposite couple. Work done by a torque and power of a torque. If a torque tau applied on a body rotates it through an angle delta theta, the work done by the torque is delta W equal to tau into delta theta. Work done equal to torque into angular displacement. Now the power of a torque. Power of a torque is given by P equal to delta W upon delta T. Delta W means tau into delta theta upon delta T, and it will be tau into omega. Delta theta upon delta T means omega. Then power of a torque equal to torque into angular velocity. Angular momentum. It is the moment of a linear momentum of a particle about the axis of rotation. Angular momentum equal to linear momentum into its perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. L equal to P into D. In Cartesian coordinates, Lx equal to xpy minus ypz. In polar coordinate, L equal to rp sin theta, where theta is the angle between the linear momentum vector p and the position vector r. If a particle of mass m moves with uniform speed v along a circle of radius r, then its angular moment L equal to mrv. SI unit of angular momentum is kilogram meter square per second. The linear momentum and velocity vector are always parallel to each other. The linear momentum and velocity vector are always parallel to each other, but the angular momentum and the angular velocity are not necessarily parallel vectors. Geometrical meaning of angular momentum. What is the geometrical meaning? Geometrically, the angular momentum of a particle is equal to twice the product of its mass and areal velocity. Equivalently, the areal velocity of a particle is just half its angular momentum per unit mass. Relation between torque and angular momentum. The rate of change of angular momentum of a system about a fixed point is equal to the total external torque acting on a system about that point. It will be equal to dl upon dt. Now, the equilibrium of a rigid body. A rigid body is said to be in equilibrium if both the linear momentum and angular momentum of the rigid body remains constant with time. It must possess the following two equilibria simultaneously. First is translational equilibrium and second is rotational equilibrium. Now the moment of inertia. What is moment of inertia? The moment of inertia of a rigid body about an axis of rotation is the sum of the products of the masses of various particles and the squares of their perpendicular distances from the axis of rotation. Mathematically, it can be written as I equal to m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square plus dash 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 mn r1 rn square. It can be written as sigma I equal to 1 to n mi ri square. SI unit of moment of inertia will be kilogram meter square. The moment of inertia of a body can be regarded as the rotational inertia of a body. It is the rotational analog of mass in linear motion. Now, the forces on which the moment of inertia depends. The forces on which the moment of inertia depends. The moment of inertia of a body depends on the following factors. First is mass of the body, second is size and shape of the body, third is distribution of mass about the axis of rotation, and fourth is position and orientation of the axis of rotation with respect to the body. Now, the radius of gyration. What is the radius of gyration? It may be defined as the distance from the axis of rotation. It may be defined as the distance from the axis of rotation at which it, if whole mass of the body were supposed to be concentrated, the moment of inertia would be the same as with the actual distribution of mass. The relation between the moment of inertia I and the radius of gyration k is I equal to mk square or k equal to I under root I upon m. For a body composed of particles of equal masses, k equal to under root r1 square plus r2 square plus r3 square plus dash dash rn square upon n. The radius of gyration is equal to the root mean square distance of the particles from the axis of rotation. Now, the theorem of perpendicular axis. What is the theorem of perpendicular axis? It states that the moment of the inertia of a plane It states that the moment of inertia of a plane lamina about an axis perpendicular to its plane is equal to the sum of the moments of inertia of the plane lamina about any two mutually perpendicular axes in its plane and intersecting each other at the point where the perpendicular axes pass through the lamina. Mathematically, it can be written as Iz equal to Ix plus Iy. Then the proof. What is proof? The moment of inertia of the particle about x-axis is my square. The moment of inertia of whole lamina about x-axis is y iz ix equal to sigma my square. The moment of inertia of the whole lamina about y-axis y equal to sigma mx square. Then the moment of inertia of the whole lamina about z-axis will be Iz equal to sigma mr square, and it can be written as sigma m under the bracket y square plus x square, because z r square equal to y square plus x square. Then it can be written as sigma my square plus sigma mx square. Then Iz equal to Ix plus Iy. This proves the theorem of perpendicular axis. Now the theorem of parallel axis. It states that the moment of inertia of a rigid body about an axis is equal to the moment of inertia of the body about a parallel axis through its center of mass plus the product of mass of the body and the square of the perpendicular distance between the parallel axes. Mathematically, it can be written as moment of inertia of particle about axis AB, m under the bracket x plus d whole square. Now the moment of inertia of the whole body about the axis AB equal to I equal to sigma m under the bracket x plus d whole square. It can be written as sigma m under the bracket x square plus d square plus 2xd, and it can be written as sigma mx square plus sigma md square plus sigma 2 mxd. Then it can be written as sigma md square equal to sigma md square equal to md square, capital MD square, and 2 mxd equal to 2d mx, and it will be 0. Then I equal to ICM plus MD square. This proves the theorem. Rotational kinetic energy. If a body of mass m and moment of inertia I rotates about an axis of rotation with angular velocity omega, then rotational kinetic energy half I omega square. Total kinetic energy of a rolling body, and it will be equal to the center of mass of a rolling body moves along a straight line. So it possesses the translational kinetic energy in addition to rotational kinetic energy, and the total energy will be half mv square plus half I omega square. Relation between moment of inertia and angular momentum. Angular momentum equal to moment of inertia into angular velocity, L equal to I omega. Relation between moment of inertia and torque. Torque equal to moment of inertia into angular acceleration, tau equal to Ia. You should learn the formula. Law of conservation of angular momentum. If no external torque acts on a system, the total angular momentum of the system remains unchanged. In the absence of any external torque, L equal to I omega, and it will be constant. Motion of a solid cylinder of mass m and radius r, rolling down an inclined plane of inclination theta without slipping. Number 1 is linear acceleration of the cylinder down the inclined plane, a equal to g sin theta upon 1 plus I upon mr square, and it will be equal to 2 upon 3 g sin theta. Number 2 is force of friction between the inclined plane and the cylinder, F equal to 1 upon 3 mg sin theta. Number 3 is condition for rolling of cylinder without slipping is 1 upon 3 tan theta should be less than mu. Mu means frictional coefficient of I hope all of you have liked my video. If you have liked my video, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.